Hey everybody, welcome to the MContent video podcast, AMA. I'm your host Ryan. Here today we have Hani.
Hey, I'm excited to be here finally. First community engagement. Super excited to be here.
Yeah, Hani is our CEO of Blockchain and Web3. This is your first engagement with the community on video, I think.
Yeah.
First time.
Super excited to be here.
Maybe tell them like a little bit about yourself, experience, things like that.
Where do I start? Well, yeah, I'm basically been living in Dubai pretty much all my life as a personal thing. My experience is a bit dynamic, from cybersecurity to finance to having an own business back in the day to one of the early adopters of crypto. When I say early, relatively like 2016, that's when I got into it, and then jumped technically into the blockchain space with companies like Chainalysis, where I was the regional leader for Middle East. Before that, I worked in multiple leadership roles and regional roles for cybersecurity companies. And yeah, I mean that's on the professional level. On a personal level, I support a team called AS Roma, which is a football team that hasn't won a single cup in the last 20 years, but we're still supporting. And yeah, I'm a big F1 fan as well. Like Mercedes, again, not our year, but yeah, that's pretty much on a high level.
Well, as an American, two things I know nothing about.
Formula One and football, not soccer.
Yeah. Football.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Lost.
Well, there has been a lot of increased adoption in soccer in the US lately, especially like from the women's team. I think which are doing a great job.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, again, I'm super excited to be here. First time engaging with the community, I personally honestly believe are the core of and the heart of our business from a Web3 and blockchain perspective.
Awesome.
I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. To get you to the only heaven there is.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry,
we are back.
As I wrote in the chat, we just got new podcast equipment. We'll be doing our own podcast in here. We're hosting other podcasts, so we needed to upgrade our equipment. So there's always some initial difficulties with, getting everything to work properly.
Awesome.
Before we left, I had asked you what it was about MContent that made you want to join.
Yeah, so I was saying basically, being a guy that fully believes in the blockchain and decentralization. When I was approached and this project was brought to my attention, I saw that, like I 1,000,000% believe in projects that are community driven. And looking at the content industry, I love the whole business concept of basically trying to bring the power back to the people,
right,
and fully decentralizing the content, which is like you're looking at the top companies, whether from streaming, whether from videos, whether from all the top companies, whether it's
right,
Netflix or YouTube or Twitch. One thing that is today missing is basically decentralizing that and looking at it from a perspective that honestly, where everyone's benefiting, even the people and the viewers and the content creators. So that specific business model and that specific industry, I mean, for me was a no-brainer. Meeting with the team, that got me excited a bit. And yeah, I mean, for me, I jumped into the Web3 and blockchain space a couple of years back, and this just came to me as the perfect opportunity and the perfect business for us to scale and work on.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that we're building this so early, like in the adoption phase.
Yeah.
Overall, it's exciting times. You did mention that being in Dubai all your life, you've probably seen how that's changed over the last couple decades. How do you think Dubai...
Did you just say a couple of decades? Okay, no need to show basically how old I am, So yeah.
You've been in Dubai for a while.
Being in Dubai. So yeah, no, actually, you know what? And there's no shame in saying that. But yeah, I mean, being in the UAE and Dubai and seeing the crazy transformation that's happened. Like I was pretty much living here all my life. I saw the amazing transformation.
Right.
Are you laughing still
No,
about
no,
a
no,
couple
no,
of
no,
decades?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I thought of a joke.
Yeah. Basically looking at how, I mean, the fantastic work that this country has done back in the 80s, then the 90s, and then the 2000s, and the last 20 years, where we went from a certain place to with the amazing leadership and becoming today, the way I see it, a global hub, not just in tech. Obviously, Web3 and blockchain for us, I mean, that is phenomenal. I think that the leadership has been incentivizing, trying to get people from all around the world to be here. But yeah, I mean, it's been crazy.
Yeah, and we talked about, you know, I've seen firsthand like Dubai's like overall involvement and growth when it comes to like adoption of blockchain and crypto. How do you think that growth impacts our business being here?
Yeah, so again, for me, the way I see it is, I was just saying now, Dubai has been, and the UAE is becoming and has become a global hub for all the blockchain and Web3 crypto natives, crypto believers, blockchain believers. There has been major incentives. There has been major services. The UAE has been making anyone that wants to get into the blockchain Web3 business here, like they've been doing, literally paving the way for them to be here. You see some of the largest Web3 companies, some of the largest crypto exchanges in the world today, setting up headquarters in Dubai. And for me, I think for us, this is a great opportunity. And for us, obviously, our vision is to try also to support the vision of the leadership here and try to work and make MContent go on a global scale coming out of Dubai.
Amazing.
So that's
awesome.
basically what.
Yeah, I've been a lot of places blockchain related, and you know, I know Singapore's built up. Miami's getting started. Shout out Gio and Eddie. I'm sure they're in the chat. But there's nothing like Dubai when it comes to blockchain and crypto.
Yeah.
Like this is the place.
Yeah.
With events,
definitely.
with projects, with everything. This is the place to be. I have a community question here. What features will we have on the platform to help enhance our token value?
That's an amazing question.
Yeah.
That's a great question. And again, being a guy that comes from the crypto industry, basically, we're doing a lot of great stuff.
Yeah.
One thing I'll say, like on the main utility today, is our having high premium content on the platform, ensuring that today people are going to be having high premium, high content where they are content they want to watch, regardless of earning. So what I like to say is on our platform is we are what I like to call is a watch and earn model, where people would still watch the content. Being in a fully decentralized platform, that's great. We are doing, in terms of features to enhance token value, obviously we're looking into adding a lot of great stuff. I don't want to get into too many details, but we are hiring a big team. You guys met Olu. He's a Web3 developer, full stack on all smart contracts. So that's on the tech side. We have an NFT developer. We have an NFT artist. We have you guys on the community side and the crypto side. So there are a lot of initiatives that are underway. One thing I think that probably might excite people is we're looking at adding also additional contracts. And going back to the community part, is one of the things that we're seriously looking at is looking into DAO tokens, right? Which basically brings the community involving the community with us. The way I see it moving forward is, and that's my personal opinion, I see companies moving from a corporate traditional structure to a community-driven structure. And in line with that, this is where the DAO tokens come in, where basically We have strategic people that are maintaining token, that are keeping them, they have certain allocation. They get voting rights where they are part of our business.
Yeah.
And the community is what's going to be driving us, helping us pave the way to growth. And obviously also there are other options that are staking that we're looking into.
All right.
So yeah, there are great things on the tech side. This is the technical side. On the other side, we're working with a lot of strategic partnerships. We're working on building a lot of alliances, businesses and partnerships that will enhance our platform from a Web3, from a crypto, as a blockchain platform on the content side. So there are a lot of partnerships. All will be revealed. Whenever we sign a partnership, we'll make sure that we share it with the community on the blockchain side. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we're doing to enhance token value and to make sure that we have the right utility and the right use cases to keep us going forward.
Yeah, that's amazing. I really like the idea about the DAO token, if that's what happens for us in the future, because of course you have decentralization where everyone gets a say in what happens, but having that token to where community members that really believe in our project and our company get the vote to what happens with it is extremely important. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm down to the last questions before we get to community questions. What do you find most exciting about this rebrand platform launch that's coming up?
Okay, so I'll give two parts to that answer.
Okay.
One is obviously the branding is, I mean, I'm super excited on the branding.
Yeah, same.
I'm looking at the sneak peeks. The branding is being done to help us pursue our mission on being not just a small startup, but being a company that can scale up to be a global company. The platform even the platform layout, that's fantastic. That's great. That puts us pretty much in line with all the big guns out there. On the second part, there's the tech part, which for me fascinates me, being a bit of a techie,
right.
is the scalable architecture of the platform. As you guys saw probably when you met Zuhair in one of the AMAs, we are setting up a whole architecture with a platform that runs on a lot of scalable solutions such as AWS on the cloud, MongoDB on the database. So this basically also aligns with our future vision that we have a scalable architecture that will basically work in a way that the more we grow, the architecture can accommodate that. So these two things, and again, I mean, these are things for me that excite me, but we also do it in a way that we share back with the community and we get the feedback from them. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what excites me.
I think it's important that with each update and everything that happens in the platform, we have a gap to where the community tests things out, make sure that works, so we can get proper feedback from you guys. I say in every AMA, every time I speak to you guys, this is everybody's project. It's not just ours. This is, everyone's project, everyone's content platform, everything. So it's
100%.
It's very important. Down to community questions. I see one. Any plans for MContent to have its own blockchain?
So we currently are running on an L2 blockchain. We do have our own. If the question is, are we planning to have our own L1 blockchain? The answer is no for now. We believe there are a lot of strong blockchains out there that come with low transaction fees, with a lot of good scalable architecture that we can utilize. So the short answer to that question is basically, currently we are not looking at having an L1 blockchain of our own. We do believe in partnering with the right blockchain providers that work with us.
Nice. Okay. Someone says we should use the green screen room.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely looking at that. People saying they're excited to meet you.
I can't reiterate on that more. I mean, I'm super excited to be here for the first time. I can promise you that this is not going to be the last time. For us, there's a lot of great stuff happening, and yeah, I'm super excited to be with the community, and super excited to be here.
Frankie in the chat said, I also don't have to watch out for Ryan spilling the beans as he's sitting next to the new CEO of blockchain and is being on guard. If you don't know this, in the past I have been terrible at like saying too much.
Okay.
But they keep asking me to do these, so I guess it's worked out. You know,
No,
so I'm very careful these days about what I say and
Listen, it goes back to saying, I mean, there are there are exciting times coming. We're looking again, like on a high level, say on the NFT front, aligning with the content business, where we have multiple projects that are going to be having strong utilities on the NFTs. We're looking, as I said, to enhance the existing token with strategic partnerships, strengthening the utility part, doing a lot of stuff on the blockchain. And again, the use cases for Web3 and blockchain are massive, right? And we're just getting things started. We're building the team. And all I'd say for the community, being one of you guys, is these are exciting times and the future is bright.
Awesome. Is it possible that you could move over to the XRPL?
To the XRP?
L is what it says.
Okay. Are we talking about the Ripple protocol or something different?
That's what I assume they're talking about.
The answer to that today is currently the blockchains we are exploring are, the majority of them are blockchains that come with an Ethereum background, L2 blockchains. But yeah, we look into seeing what's the right thing. But today, the way we see it, our whole platform needs to run on a blockchain that is very scalable, and that honestly also brings in lower fees, lower transactions for the people.
Right. Yeah, XRP blockchain, XRP ledger is what it is. Amazing. Yeah, I think, yes, he said yes. Okay, so we were correct.
Okay.
Yeah, great answer. Guys, if you have any more questions, please send them this way before Hani gets out of here. We'll give it a minute or so. If we don't get any other questions, we'll close it out. If you guys don't know, Hani is a part-time professional singer. So,
so back to Frankie's point. This is one comment that then can. So guys, just in case you don't see Ryan next week sitting here in the podcast, I mean, yeah. So I tend to sing all the time, but I have a really bad voice. But yeah,
it's beautiful. Is it rebranding a platform only, or is the token also rebranding?
No, currently we're sticking to the same token. Yet we're looking at a lot of enhancements on the utility part. On integration parts, on partnerships part, and we might be adding additional smart contracts that just enhance the existing token, whether it's NFT related, where it's, as I said, DAO, to ensure that we get the community engaged. But if anything happens in the future related to the token, you guys will be the first people to know. But currently we're sticking to the same setup.
Awesome. Perfect. We have gotten close to our time. Is there anything else you want to tell the community before we get out of here?
Well, I mean, again, what brought me into the company is fully believing in the business model, fully believing in the community, and what you guys will get from me is ensuring that moving forward, we're just going to be building more, adding more utility, and exciting partnerships that will be revealed as we grow. And super excited to be here, looking forward to work with you guys. If there is anything, please reach out to us. As I said when I started, you guys are the core and the heart of our business. And yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for joining. For additional news, please follow our socials if you haven't. Come in our Telegram chat. Feel free to ask, DM us any questions. We're always here for you. So we will catch you on Monday. Monday we'll pick up with these AMAs.
Are you sure you're going to be here on Monday?
Well, guys, come watch it on Monday. I don't know if I'll be here. Someone will be here Monday.
No, Ryan, I'm sure Ryan is probably a great community when it comes to like podcasts and stuff. But yeah, we need to make Ryan probably sing the next time. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
See you.
See you guys later.
Bye.